today we're going to make Boston cream pie poke cake. I've never made it before, and it just sounds really good because it sounds creamy. And you gotta love pudding, so we're going to give it a try. So we've got the yellow cake mix. We're going to put it in the mixer. We're going to follow the directions on the cake mix. And we're just going to bake it in my 9x13 pan. So follow the directions on the cake mix and bake it. And then after that, we'll show you what's next. Calls for 3 eggs, a half a cup of oil, and a cup of water. So 1 cup of water. Half a cup of oil. I've got my handy little measuring cup in my oil cap. This is pretty old, so I just keep refilling this because I like not messing up a measuring cup with oil. So half a cup, which is 2 quarter cups. 3 eggs. And that's Willow down there. She's hoping I'll drop something, but not gonna happen, Willow. In the mixer, snap it in, heat it for 2 minutes. Out it comes. Got my scraper. Pour it in the pan. Make sure it's kind of even if you can. I do a flat surface. So. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the ovens at 350. I'm gonna set the timer. Start out at 34 minutes. Then I'll check it. 34 to 38, it said. There we go. Okay, I took it out of the oven. It only took 30 minutes. And my oven's pretty right on, so I took it out earlier. And so I'm just gonna let it cool for a little bit before we poke all the holes in it to let the pudding absorb. So I'm going to let it cool for 30 minutes and see how it is. All right, the cake is done, it's cool. This is the only wooden spoon I have. So I'm just going to poke some holes in this. It's kind of big. Then I'm going to make the pudding. And we will pour the pudding all over here. This is what makes it creamy. Okay, now we're going to make the pudding. We have 2 boxes of vanilla pudding. So I'm going to use 4 cups of milk. Pudding in, whisk it up, and then before it sets, we're going to immediately pour it into the pan of the cake that has the hole. All right, it's getting thicker. According to the timer, we got 9 seconds left. I'm going to do it now. Just got to do it before it sets. So in we go. That's a lot of pudding. That's what makes it good. Wow, plus the chocolate ganache. We're going to We have to put this in the fridge and let it set for a couple hours, and then we'll put the chocolate ganache on it. Because as you know, that stuff is warm. Because you have to heat up the whipping cream. So we're going to spread this all over it. All right, I'm going to attempt to make chocolate ganache. It's a very tricky thing to make, but I've got 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream in here. I'm going to get it to a temperature of 180. Ganache is pretty tricky because you have to pour it over your chocolate, and sometimes it'll seize up and be too thick, which is usually my problem, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully success.
Now what have you done?
I poured the heavy whipping cream in the chocolate. You can use, I'm using mini chocolate chips. It's semi-sweet chocolate. And then I'm going to let it set for 5 minutes. 5 minutes to let that set to help soften the chocolate. The thing about ganache, it looks pretty runny now, but it will thicken up just a little bit, and then by the time you refrigerate it on top of your dessert, it kind of has a hard shell. It's so good.
This is lick the spoon good.
Mm-mm.
It's looking rich.
It is. Got to watch out on the temperature of that. When you do the heavy cream, it's supposed to be 180. And I don't think I kind of got it that warm. Therefore, you might see a few little lumps. But you know what? It's just for us. Who cares?
And it's chocolate.
Oh, it'll still be delish. Here we go. Now remember, we got the layer of cake, a layer of pudding, and now for the Boston cream pie, to top it off, we're going to pour this ganache over. Oh my God.
Did you say pudding?
Pudding. And then the ganache. Oh, that's a lot of chocolate. Yeah, it might be a little lumpy, but you know what? I don't care. Then we'll refrigerate it overnight because we've got people coming over, the kids and grandkids. Yum. Now come over here and taste this ganache. Here it is. Okay, well, remember we got a layer of the cake, poke the holes in it, 2 boxes of vanilla pudding, and the chocolate ganache. And this chocolate will set fairly hard. It'll be really good though.
The time has come to try this treat. Will it pass the muster? We'll soon see. I hear Willow barking for it.
Okay, here we go. We're going to cut it. It's been setting overnight. Oh, it goes in really smooth. This looks like a very fudgy topping. Uh-oh. Willow just learned how to climb up on the chair.
Well, that Willow, very quick learner. And she almost got into the pie. Sorry for that delay. We had a Willow problem. But we're back.
Okay, here we go. Cuts nice. Oh, look at that creamy pudding in the middle. That's the edge piece. I give that to him. I'm the cook, so I get the center piece. There it is.
Now the true test. Will it taste any good? We'll find out. I'm gonna dig into this. Ooh. It's like that last one. It's like butter. Like butter.
Is it good?
This might even be better than the butterscotch pie, although they're both so good.
Yeah, this is a combo of pudding, cake, and chocolate. Can't go wrong.
Another success. Another great video.
Yes.
Another great treat.
And thank you, Willow.